I've got 10 o'clock, so I'll go ahead and call this meeting to order. This is a regular Commissioners Court meeting, County of Starr, Monday, November 10th. Let the record show that we do have quorum, everyone being present, with the exception of Commissioner Perez. I want to welcome everyone and thank you all for being here. If everyone would please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. I don't know if we have any public comments, but we'll skip to minutes. Do we have any minutes?
Just a moment, Your Honor.
I have a motion to approve. Is there a second? Second, discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next item is the vendors list. Ms. Alanis?
Yes, the vendors have been reviewed and recommend for approval.
Motion to approve. Second.
Moved and second. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. And the next item is claims. Ms. Alanis?
The claims have been reviewed and recommend for approval.
Motion to approve. Second.
Moved and second to approve. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Ms. Guerra, do we have any public comments?
No, we don't, Your Honor.
No. Okay, anyone that needs to come before the court at this time before we start with our reports?
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning, Commissioners. We're actually here to discuss item 18, discussion and possible action to approve eligibility and participation in a tax abatement agreement with Roma 210 Logistics LLC. This item, Your Honor, does require executive session, so I was hoping we could have a convening with the attorney for maybe about 5 or 10 minutes. It won't take long. It's just an update.
Okay. Can we wait until we go into executive, or you want to do it right now?
If we could do it right now, well, no, I guess we can wait. We can wait.
Whatever. You can wait?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone else?
Commissioner Perez is not here.
Okay. If not, we'll go ahead and go with our reports. First is our tax collector, Ms. Salinas.
Good morning, Judge. Good morning, Commissioners. This is my report for the month of October of 2025. Our total collections for October 2025 for Starr County entities were $371,405 with 30 cents. Current collections in October of 2024 were $946,485 with 56 cents. There was a total collection of $575,080 with 26 cents less than last year. Our total delinquent collections for October of 2025, just for Starr County, were $238,847 with 18 cents. Excuse me. Total collections for the delinquency in October of 2024 were $221,301 with 26 cents. There was a total delinquent collection of $17,545 with 92 cents more than last year. As of October 31st, my office has collected 2% of the projected current collections. Projected collections remaining are $20,010,000 with 546,170 cents. Also, we have collected 8% of the projected delinquent collections. Projected delinquent collections remaining are $2,961,152 with 82 cents. Also, payments made to the motor vehicle department was $72,198 with 17 cents. And that concludes my report. If you have any questions.
Any questions, tax collector? Thank you.
Thank you.
Salinas. County Clerk, Mr. Gonzalez.
Good morning, Judge Commissioners. My report should be in front of you. This is for the month of October 2025. I'm going to highlight just a couple of them. Our records management collected $5,866. Our copies was $1,580 with 90 cents. Our records archive collected $5,670, and total due to the treasurer for the month of October was $30,498.50. Pretty accurate, pretty consistent with the new fiscal year coming. Any questions?
Any questions, comments?
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mansur. Sheriff's Department, Chief.
So good morning, Judge, Commissioners.
Good morning.
This is the report for the month of October. The total revenues were $433,586 with no cents. The monthly average count for federal inmates was 148, and for Hidalgo County was 67. At this time last year, we have collected 40,000 more than what we did last year.
Yeah, this looks a lot better, looks real good. Any questions, comments? I guess you all working with the different agencies that have paid off, and we thank you for that.
Yes. As of now, the count for November looks pretty good as well. Right now, we have 154 federals and 69 Hidalgo. So for November, it should look pretty good as well.
Excellent. Thank you, Chief. International Bridge.
Good morning. This is the report for October 2025. The total revenue from traffic is $286,857, and we show an increase of $15,878 for the month of October 2024 compared to the month of October 2025. And on the second sentence, it's also an increase. It's not a decrease. So it should be $15,054 on collections for the month of October 2025 compared to the month of September 2025. We have a currency exchange excess of $130.75, and the grand total collection for this past month is $286,987.75. Do you have any questions?
Any questions? I noticed that the trucks went up.
Yes,
Good.
it did.
Very good. Okay. Any questions, comments? Thank you. Nancy.
Thank you.
Next is our treasurer. Monday?
No, no, correct.
Okay, I guess the treasurer is out of town, so we'll try to table that one. The auditor, Ms. Alanis?
Good morning, Judge. Good morning, Commissioners. I have the monthly report for October 31st, 2025. I'll start with page 1. Reconcile cash in bank for October 31st, general fund. We have $1,547,984. Our road and bridge fund ended up with $51,077. The payroll clearing account finished off with $179,990. Moving on to page 2, the budget summary for general fund. Year-to-date revenue collected, $932,440. I'll move on to page 3 and 4 is the budget summary for general fund expenditures year-to-date, $2,614,065 with a total deficit of $1,681,624. It's a bit early in the year, that's why our numbers are a little bit thrown off.
Yeah.
Moving on to page 5, road and bridge. Year-to-date revenues collected, $256,031. Year-to-date expenditures, $793,775, with a total deficit of $537,744. I'll move on to page 6, our enterprise funds. International Bridge, year-to-date revenues, $286,988. Total expenditures, $1,382,147, with a total deficit of $1,095,159. Gas system, year-to-date revenues, $66,899. Total expenditures, $135,110, with a total deficit of $68,211. Transfer station, total revenue, $17,988. Expenditures, $517,158, with a total deficit of $499,160. And then I'll move on to page 7, our debt summary for October 31st. We have total debt outstanding, $21,014,223. This concludes my report. If there's any questions?
Just a comment for people that are watching or for the general public. The reason our numbers are so, I guess, out of whack, it shows that we're in the deficit a lot, is a couple of reasons. One is we, at the beginning of the fiscal year, which started this month, or last month, October, we do POs for ongoing POs. For example, the utilities, we know that that's going to be reoccurring every month. So rather than do a PO every month, we just do one, and then they draft from that one. So when we do the PO, it shows it as a negative here. And then the reason that our expenditures are more than revenues is because of a couple of years ago, maybe 3 years ago, I don't recall, we did away, we used to give a 3%, 2%, 1% discount for people that would pay their taxes in October, November, and December. And the reason we did that is because we just didn't have the money to, at the beginning of the year, to pay our bills. But since then, we did away with it because the ones that were taking the biggest advantage were the oil companies, the green energy companies, the big companies. They would come in and 3% to them was in the hundreds of thousands of savings, where the regular citizen would only save a few, 10, 40, 50 bucks is what they would save. So that's the reason that we did away with it. Now we have enough where we don't have the situation that we need to give the discount. So that's the reason that it shows being that we're very negative. But we expect that will catch up in January when they start paying their taxes. I don't know if there's any questions or comments, but just to give everyone an explanation as to why that's happening. Thank you, Ms. Andes.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, moving on with our agenda. Item 8 is a action item, is to approve a permit application from Valley Telephone Cooperative to trench and bore on state and county right-of-ways to improve communications and fiber. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so we're actually doing 3 roads over there. We're doing Cuates, Alvarez, and Cano. We're going down all 3 roads with fiber to bring fiber to all those customers in that area.
Okay, and you will be boring, is that correct?
Trenching and boring.
Okay. The trenching will not be done, for example, Alvarez Road. Commissioner Perez not here right now, but I know that he just paved that road, so we don't want any trenching on the new pavement.
It won't be on if we do trench, it would be on the side.
On the right-of-way?
Yeah, on the
Okay.
right-of-way. Anything we bore will be underneath the road.
Okay, and then the other question that I have, the way it's described on the agenda, is to authorize boring or trenching on state and county right-of-way. We cannot approve state
No,
right-of-way.
I already have my state's
Okay,
already been
so
approved.
this is only for county.
This is only for county.
Okay, I don't know if the commissioners have any other questions or,
It's all in precinct 1.
I guess, yeah. Okay,
Motion to approve 8, 9, and 10. Second.
okay. I have a motion, a second to approve items 8, 9, and 10. Any further discussion? All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Item 11 is an action item, and is to approve the canvassing of the November 4th constitutional amendment election. Ms. Martinez.
Good morning, Judge and Commissioners. We had the November 4th, 2025 constitutional amendments election. We had a total of 1,704 votes for these 17 amendments, and I certify that the figures on the tally sheets correspond to the figures on the returns. I put on the canvassing the summary of the totals and then the precinct by precinct report. If you guys have any questions on those, I can go ahead and answer.
Any questions on the canvassing?
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve, discussion. Is there a second?
Second.
Second, discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next item is, action item is to approve a bank account for Operation Lone Star.
Yes, Commissioners, again, that's for the Operation Lone Star. We need to open up a bank account so they can deposit the funds.
Motion to approve. Second.
Moved and second to approve, discussion. All in favor, please, aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Item 13 is also an action item, is to request a loan. Well, I guess 12 and 13, 12 was to approve an account. 13 is to ask for a loan from general fund to open the account for $100.
Motion to approve. Second.
Moved and second, discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 14 is an action item, and is to approve a loan in the request of $83,300 from general fund to purchase 70 Smith & Weapons MP 2.09 millimeter firearms to replace the current firearms, all included. And this is for the Sheriff's Department.
Is it under a grant?
No, this is under us. We have the money, but we don't have all the money to complete the payment on these firearms. Our firearms, unfortunately, we have to replace them. There's a safety recall that came out from 6 Hour, and according to that safety recall, it's in the best interest of the Sheriff's Office and the county to replace those firearms. We don't have the 83,000 right now. We will complete the 83,000 once we sell our current firearms. There's a vendor who's willing to purchase them, so once we sell those, we can complete it. We can complete the 83,000 and pay back the loan to the general fund. It'll be paid back in 100%. Some of the money will come from one of our budget items, and the rest will come from once we sell those firearms. We're hoping to get the firearms by November, within these coming weeks. We should have them, and we should sell those firearms within a month as well, and that's almost guaranteed.
Is there any liability with selling the firearms with the recall?
To the company, no. No, the liabilities they'll have with a 6 Hour, not with us.
I had a meeting this morning with our auditor, and certainly we don't have a problem with that. However, due to the report that was given earlier, our cash flow is we have the money in the bank, but we don't want to cash in, because if we do, we get penalized by the bank. So, we can go ahead and approve it, and as soon as the taxes start coming in and the money start coming in, then we can go ahead and pay. Is that correct? Okay, so we can go ahead and approve the loan pending the money being coming in. I don't know.
Is there a problem with you guys?
No, we've got some monies there that we can start using from our line items. We just don't have the bulk of it when the actual guns come in. So by then, I'm thinking maybe there should be some money to be able to draw from there. And like I said, once we
Ahorita el
sell,
total that you guys are doing is 83,300.
Yes,
That's
sir.
your total.
yes,
¿Y cuánto podrían juntar ustedes? So maybe, because I don't know, we're gonna get that tax money coming in, and I don't know if they're gonna be able to cover the 83. Maybe you guys could put part of it.
Oh,
We
yeah.
can finish it, as soon as you guys pay off, y luego pues ya lo que falta.
yes,
We can pay it off later on. to
we've
us.
got about maybe about 75% of the money. We've got
Yeah,
about
the monies usually start coming in late November, December is when they start coming in.
We've got about 75% of the money. The only thing was that in case we needed some before, because we can't sell our firearms,
Until
we
you
can't
get
sell
the other ones.
until we get the other ones.
Yeah.
So there might be a little bit of money that we might need. So it's not,
No
it
va a ser
won't,
los 83,
it won't be the
no va a ser
83,000.
less.
No,
Yeah.
it'll be very, very, very much less than that.
Yeah, I guess when you have that final number, if you could go ahead and let us know, we can do that. The thing is that we have other loans that we might have to give to, especially payroll. And that's the first priority, to make sure our employees get paid on time and everything else. We don't want to be like the federal government. So, this is where we run, like I said, the money's in the bank, and if push comes to shove, we can cash in. I just don't want to lose any money that we could be making because we're trying to advance, so maybe if we could negotiate with a company and say, you know what, we'll give you 50% now, 50% next month, or something like that. Hopefully by then the money comes in and we can go ahead and pay them off.
Okay.
So a motion to approve.
Second.
Okay. I have a motion, a second, to go ahead and approve. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Judge, Commissioners, thank you.
Next item is item 15, and this is an interlocal agreement between County of Starr and La Casita Fire Department and South Texas College.
Motion to approve, Your Honor.
Second.
Moved and second. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 16 is an action item, and this is, again, La Casita Volunteer Fire Department, volunteer service commitment, including training reimbursement agreement.
Motion to approve, Your Honor.
I guess this is also with SCC
This
to
is,
pay for the,
This is so we can go ahead and train
send them in.
Yes, and get the reimbursement once they,
I do have a motion and a second. All in favor, please, aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Item 17 is an action item, and this is the final easement agreement between Starr County and Union Water Supply to improve.
motion to approve, Your Honor.
Second.
Moved and second to approve. This has been reviewed by Mr. Montalvo. The easement, okay. Okay. Any further discussion? All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 18, Ms. Benavides, this is the one you want to go into executive before? So if it's okay, we'll skip over item 18. Item 19 is an action item, is to approve a donation
Motion
to the
approve.
Fire Department Precinct 3.
Second.
Have a motion and a second to approve. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Items 20 through 32 are budget amendments. Ms. Alanis?
Yes, Judge, they're all in order.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Have a motion, a second to approve. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. 33 and 34 are budget corrections.
They're in order as well.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Moved and second to approve. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 30, it is now 10:25, and pursuant to section 551.0725, 551.087, 551.074, we will go into executive session to discuss CDBG Colonia Construction Fund, regarding negotiations with economic development, and discuss order of salaries and possible action on fiscal year 25-26 order of salaries. We'll be out shortly. Back in open session, I guess we'll go back to item number 18.
Yes, sir. This item is for Roma Logistics LLC. Hold on, let me read it. This item is for a potential tax abatement agreement with Roma 210 Logistics LLC. We have already asked the court, giving them an update on getting approval to begin negotiations with the ownership for a tax abatement agreement based on the terms that were discussed in executive session.
Motion to approve.
Second. Moved and second to approve. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
As soon as that is ready, we'll begin the process if we reach an agreement to start the actual abatement consideration. Thank you.
Opposed? Motion carries. In executive session, we also had 3 items or 4 items we discussed. One of them was the CDBG Colonia construction funds. I'll entertain a motion to approve what was discussed.
Motion to approve what we discussed.
Second.
Moved in second. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 36 was more informational, so no action needed on that. Item 37 was the order of salaries as presented.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Moved in second to approve. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. And the last one was for 25-26 order of salaries. Is there a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
Moved in second to approve. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Is there a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn. Second.
Moved in second. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.